Should John Cena break the record, win a 17th world title in WWE during his farewell tour? John Cena is one of the most recognized wrestlers of all time. You see him in movies, you see him on TV shows, you see him at award shows, you see him everywhere, but most importantly, you see him, well, we can't see him there anymore until 2025, but for the most part of his entire career, he was seen in a WWE ring at the top of the mountain. Basically, his 20-plus career in WWE was all at the top of the mountain, holding consistent WWE championships. He is a 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, tied with the Nature Boy, woo! Ric Flair, with 16 World Heavyweight title reigns. And there's a huge conversation about his farewell tour that's coming in 2025, which we really don't want to see happen. Well, what I mean by that is we don't want to see him retire. But everybody has their time in the sun, and John Cena is coming. But back to what I was saying. Should John Cena win a 16th world title, or should he use that time, that 2025 farewell tour, as a way to put over the younger talent, really leaving his final stamp of approval on the WWE? Now, personally, I think he should do both of those things I just said. I think that this whole entire 2025 farewell tour is going to be the most special and the most the greatest work that John Cena and WWE has ever done. I think that it's going to be very intentional. It's going to be very strategic. Now, going back to when John Cena first announced that this farewell tour would be taking place at Money in the Bank just a few short months ago, he specifically said the Royal Rumble will be his last Royal Rumble. The Elimination Chamber event will be his last Elimination Chamber event. And even said WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas will be his last WWE WrestleMania. And I think that was specifically said on purpose. It makes me start to believe that maybe John Cena will have a huge impact on the Royal Rumble, have a huge impact potentially at the Elimination Chamber if he doesn't win the Royal Rumble, and a huge impact really in a featured match at WrestleMania 41. Now, when we're talking about John Cena, this farewell tour, the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, the WWE title, my mind goes in completely different directions. I see him going this way, but then there's an option he can go this way. Maybe he's not in a title match at all at WrestleMania or building up to WrestleMania. The possibilities are endless when it comes to John Cena's farewell tour. But the purpose of this specific video, and by the way, I will be making content all about everything John Cena related. Who should his opponents be during this farewell tour? Should he win the Intercontinental Championship, becoming a Grand Slam champion? Should he lose his all of that and more. So if you're not following already, you better be subscribed down below to see all that content up and coming after this video. Now, if you are a continued subscriber here and you're watching this right now, as laid back as we always are every week on this channel, I appreciate you being here. But back to what I was saying. John Cena winning the 17th world title, I think, would be a significant part of this farewell tour. But that doesn't happen just by coming in and jumping to the front of the line. I think that John Cena needs to earn, and I know that's weird to say because he has earned every opportunity, but in this specific time, I think he needs to come in and earn the right to face the WWE champion, and I think it should happen at WrestleMania 41. Now, John Cena has been on record saying, and you can go look up yourself, he hasn't won a singles match since 2018. It's been like 1,000-something days since he's won a match. So I think that we're going to see something very similar to what we saw in his 2012-2013 run, where he came in, was losing a bunch, won the Royal Rumble, and went on to WrestleMania to defeat The Rock for the WWE Championship. Another video incoming soon about that specific scenario I just said. Now, one of the directions we can look at is, okay, John Cena doesn't need to win the 17th world title to break the record. Let it sit in history with Ric Flair. Because some people may say, because it's his farewell tour, it may seem a little forced. I don't know. Comment down below if you think that it would feel forced if he won a 17th world title during this farewell tour. Another option would be that it comes in, wins the Royal Rumble, wins the title at WrestleMania, and from WrestleMania to the end of that farewell tour, he just puts on banger after banger after banger, really holding that title the entire year, and loses that title in his last match. Very fitting for John Cena, but also very fitting for WWE, because they know, when you look at the way they let people go out, such as John Cena, they let them choose their whole, their last hurrah, for a way to say. You look at Ric Flair, you look at other people who've had that opportunity. Yeah, they go out on their back, which is the proper way to do it. But I think John Cena deserves to go out like in the biggest way possible, because he has done, I think, the most out of any WWE superstar ever. To me, he is the greatest of all time, not only for the things he's done in the ring, but the things he's done outside of the ring for his brand, but also for the WWE brand. He has grown, or he has been a part in helping WWE grow to what we see it as today, a huge part of TKO, this billion-dollar company known all around the world, and that has been, that would not have happened without the help of John Cena for his 20-plus year WWE career. Now, with this farewell tour, we know that there's like 30 to 40 something dates for John Cena, which leaves a lot of room for a lot of matches. That means there's 30 to 40 matches. And if you look at the roster is as stacked as it's ever been. And there's a plethora of superstars that are lined up waiting to face John Cena. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, anybody on the card would love to face John Cena. Now, does it make sense to have John Cena win the title and defend that title in all of those matches? Or do you let John Cena have these classic matches outside of the WWE title, so you have two different directions, the WWE Championship direction and then the John Cena Farewell Tour direction? If we know WWE, they like to have as many options as possible, so maybe John Cena not winning the title would be the best thing. Maybe John Cena wins the Intercontinental Championship, becomes a Grand Slam champion, creating even more history for himself in WWE, a title he's never won before, and then goes on, puts on banger after banger after banger. Or we just see John Cena in classic one-on-one matches, whatever they decide to do. But overall, I think it would be nice to see John Cena win the WWE Championship, creating history, 17 world title victories in WWE. Does it have to happen at WrestleMania? No, because that is not significant to John Cena specifically. You could see John Cena win the WWE Championship at SummerSlam. You could see him win it at Money in the Bank. One thing I will say, I don't think winning the Money in the Bank briefcase and then going to cash in would be the correct option, because as we've seen over time, it's not the best option for established veterans, especially someone like John Cena who's already on his way out. It's for younger talent. So let's leave it to the younger talent. No disrespect, but there's other options for John Cena in this farewell tour. So my long-awaited response to the question, should John Cena make more history, become a 17-time world champion in WWE during his farewell tour in 2025? I think, in the words of Stone Cold, hell yeah. He should win that title. He should break the record, because Ric Flair, he's not really liked anymore. Respect the contribution, but outside of the ring, whole different story. John Cena has proven time and time again that he is the GOAT. He's the Babe Ruth of WWE and deserves the honor of holding that record until they see fit to break it, which honestly, I don't see that happening anytime soon unless Roman Reigns decides to rack up title wins. John Cena deserves that title. He deserves to have a decent title reign. He doesn't need to have the title from start to finish of this farewell tour, but it would be nice to see him really get his knees deep in a lot of different aspects of WWE. Get him some tag team matches, WWE Championship matches. Put him in the Royal Rumble, a huge featured match at WrestleMania. Let him culminate all of his stats, all of his accolades into 1 year, a short year, 30 to 40 dates. John Cena should become the WWE Champion, break the record, 17th world title wins. Now, if you continue watching this channel, you can look somewhere over here where, yeah, you can see my video on where I talk about, are WWE superstars nice in person? Are they mean? Are they genuine? Are they bratty? All that and more. Go watch that video, and I'll see you in the next one. See you.